Hello everybody, Windy City Comic Books here. Bear with me, this is my first video, and I actually did make a handful of videos. I've been kind of lurking on YouTube for a while, watching all the videos and stuff, and I made some unboxing videos, but I just haven't posted anything yet, so I think this could be the first one I post. Yeah, I'll go through like a little history of myself another time, but yeah, I've been collecting comic books for a long time and just got back into it a couple years ago. But yeah, I've kind of found that I'm really drawn to the covers and the art of the books. Even I've found myself buying books that I would never have bought in the past. You know, I've always been a Marvel guy. Started buying some DC books just because of the artists and the covers that, you know, I really enjoy. But anyway, I'll just run through these real quick. These are just some of my favorite covers, and like I said, I've been really drawn to the art and whatnot, so I've been, yeah, just realizing that I've been buying books just because of the covers. All right. Anyway, Amazing Spider-Man number 39, first John Romita cover. Love his art. Love all the purples and the blues. Kind of cool. Ding, ding. Okay, Captain Marvel number 29, Jim Starlin. Very beautiful cover. A lot of color, a lot of planets and dots and stuff. But yeah, this one really was drawn to it also. Alright, Detective Comics number 402, Neal Adams cover. I love how Batman kind of went from all this, like, I don't know, like childlike and goofy, you know, stories and everything, and then also Neal Adams took it over and everything turned a little darker and whatnot. But yeah, really love this cover too. Number 405 is a great cover too, but I don't have that one yet. Okay, another Neal Adams, Green Lantern number 63. I don't think I've ever read a Green Lantern book, but I love Neal Adams. And I've noticed too that I don't love all his stuff. A lot of artists, I don't know, they just seem to, you know, they have incredible covers and some stuff, and then all of a sudden they'll like totally drop the ball. And I'm like, I don't know if he was just in a rush or whatnot on other books, but yeah, anyway, this one that I really enjoy. Okay, Aquaman number 45. I am not an Aquaman fan. I've never read an Aquaman book. Again, I'm not a DC guy, but for some reason I really enjoy his cover. I think it's Nick Cardy. And he had a little sun in the background, and the girl crying, and the shadows, and, you know, the dramatic death of Aquaman. Yeah, right. Like it happens all the time in comic books. Okay, go on to the next one. The Unexpected. Yeah, this one's just kind of goofy. I mean, it's not really a title I collect, but I just thought it was almost funny. You know, the woman comes in, and you got the guy behind the door, and the kid's smiling, and you know the kid's writing "You will die" in blocks. Then you got the little Humpty Dumpty up there frowning because he knows something bad's going to happen, a little premonition. But anyway, I just thought it was got a kick out of it, and yeah, that's why I bought it. All right, Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., Jim Steranko cover. I just like this whole like 60s vibe and feel to the books. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. All the little squiggly lines and stuff, but... And also I seem to be drawn to all these blue and purple covers because I started noticing a lot of those in my collection. I do it up subconsciously. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., number 4. This is a real nice book too. Again, the 60s vibe kind of reminds me of like all the, what would that be, James Bond kind of thing. Alright. Nick Fury, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., number 7, Salvador Dali cover. Alright. We got Spectre, number 8. I think another Nick Cardy cover. Actually, I suppose I could just read. Yeah, Nick Cardy cover. Yeah, beautiful cover. It's kind of simplistic and, you know, almost feel like, hey, I could draw this, but I don't know. It's really striking in the colors. Really enjoy it. Okay, House of Mystery number 191. This one just kind of brings me back to my childhood. My sister and I used to always try to scare each other when we were little kids, and we put, like, you know, my G.I. Joe dolls or the, you know, some kind of doll on each other's bed at night, and, you know, a little note will say, I'm going to get you tonight or something like that. But anyway, we've always been scared of dolls. And this one with the puppets mangling that guy with knives and kids watching kind of brought me back to my childhood. All right, Crisis on Infinite Earths, number 7. Little Death of Supergirl. One of my newer books, but still like the cover. A lot of emotion. All right, Captain Marvel, number 1. Yeah, I like this cover too, and I don't know if I'm just being drawn to all the little space stuff in the background, kind of like that Captain Marvel number 29, but still like all the planets, and I don't know, kind of like the Gene Colan art there too. All right, X-Men number 50. First, what was this, Polaris, isn't it? Second Polaris. Yeah, another Jim Steranko cover. Really like this one too. I noticed I like a lot of these covers that are the colors, you know, just like all green, kind of like the Captain Marvel number 3, I believe. And then also you have the Avengers number 57, the first appearance of Vision, like all that red cover. Like I think those covers are really cool. All right, X-Men number 58. Another classic Neil Adams cover. Sorry, gotta see where I'm putting these things. Number 59. Not really sure why I like this cover so much, but I do. Alright, X-Men number 109. Oh man, I remember back in the 80s when I collected like this whole series, number 94 and up, and this book I had the hardest time getting. Of course, I had sold all those books since then by beer money when I was like 20, but anyway, but yeah, glad to have this book, love this cover, and yeah, that's it. Alright, X-Men number 133. Always was a big John Byrne fan back in the day, but you know, classic Wolverine cover, kind of cool. And X-Men number 141. Alright, good deal. Alright, yeah, please leave me any comments, or if you want to see the books for longer, the condition or whatever, but yeah, please give me any suggestions. Again, this is probably my first video I'm posting, so alright, thanks again for watching.